Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and in this episode we're going to be talking about Royal Enfield's latest announcement, the Guerilla 450, and whether you think they are just releasing too many bikes at the moment, and whether you think the Guerilla 450 even feels like a Royal Enfield. Now, when I initially saw Royal Enfield's announcement about the Guerilla 450, I wasn't very excited at all. They've taken the new Sherpa engine out of the Himalayan 450 and turned it into yet another bike. Are they releasing too many bikes? I'd like to hear your feedback in the comments down below, but in my opinion, I kind of think that they are. I think Royal Enfield's almost losing their essence, the thing that made me fall in love with them in the first place. Ever since maybe 2020 or so, they've just been releasing like 3 bikes a year, and you almost can't really keep up. I don't know about you guys, but I'm starting to get a little bit of release fatigue with Royal Enfield. I think they've been releasing so many bikes at the moment that as soon as you start getting excited about one bike and getting set on it, they go release another one, and then you go, oh, maybe I'm keen on that, and then they suddenly release another one, and then you go, do I even care anymore? And that's what I'm starting to kind of find with Royal Enfield's output over the last few years. I remember back in 2022 they released the Super Meteor, the Hunter 350 and the Scram 411 all in the same year. Yeah, it just felt like as soon as you were getting excited about one bike and the media was going crazy about it, all of a sudden they're releasing another one. And there's barely enough time to sort of digest anything that's been announced before the next one's being announced. So let's just dive into some of the history of Royal Enfield's bikes that they've released in the past, and you'll see what I mean by looking at it in a timeline format. In 2016, Royal Enfield disrupted the market and surprised their fans by releasing the Himalayan, a 411cc motorcycle that took a stab at the adventure market. In 2018, they released their now iconic Interceptor 650 and Continental GT 650, the parallel twins that marked Royal Enfield's re-entry into the twin-cylinder market. In 2020, they released the Meteor 350. In 2021, they released the classic 350 Next Generation, based on the same platform as the Meteor 350 with modern updates while retaining its classic appeal. In 2022, the Hunter 350 came along, designed for urban riding and sharing the same J-Series platform engine with the classic and the Meteor 350. Once again in 2022, they released the Scram 411, a scrambler version of the Himalayan. In 2023, they released the Super Meteor 650, a large cruiser model expanding the 650cc lineup. In 2023, they released the new Bullet 350, which was largely based on the classic 350 apart from a few minor tweaks to the design. Also in 2023, they released the Himalayan 450 featuring a new fuel-injected liquid-cooled engine, 450cc's. In 2023 as well, they released the Shotgun 650, a bobber-style motorcycle adding to the 650cc range. And now in 2024 we have the Guerilla 450, which is based on the Sherpa engine and looks to be a competitor for Triumph's new Speed 400. And yeah, I'm not too sure in terms of the design whether I like it. It doesn't feel like a Royal Enfield. It feels like it could have been a KTM or a Kawasaki or maybe a Ducati, but to me it's kind of lost that character and that sort of modern classic aesthetic that Royal Enfield is known for. Now, it's not uncommon for motorcycle brands to share a single engine platform across a wide range of motorcycles, and that's what Royal Enfield's doing at the moment. Obviously the J-Series engine is now shared between the classic 350, the Bullet and the Hunter 350. They're doing the same with the new Himalayan 450cc engine with in the Guerilla and the Himalayan. And obviously the 650cc engine has now been spread across the Interceptor, the Continental GT, the Shotgun and the Super Meteor 650. There's plenty of other brands out there that do this, that share the same engine platform across a variety of models, and I'll give you just a few examples. Kawasaki used the same 649cc parallel twin on the Z650, the Versys 650, the Ninja 650 and the Vulcan S. Honda uses the same 286cc single cylinder on the CB300R, the CBR300R, the CRF 300L and the CRF 300 Rally. And for instance, Ducati uses their 937cc engine on the Super Sport, the Hypermotard 950, the Multistrada 950 and the Monster 937. You can understand why brands are doing this, why they're wanting to share different componentry from various bikes to keep costs down but be able to provide their audience with a wider range of motorcycles. But I feel like Royal Enfield's starting to use a few too many of the same components on the same bikes. For instance, the Shotgun 650, the Super Meteor, the Meteor 350, the Hunter 350 all share the same instrument cluster. And it's starting to take the sort of excitement out of the bike when you sit on it, and they feel very similar in sort of an aesthetic quality. The other componentry you see repeated commonly across the Royal Enfields is their new switchgear that they've introduced. And you can see this on the new Interceptor 2023 onwards and the Continental GT, but also on the Classic 350 and the Bullet 350. They're starting to use that same like little Bakelite knob that they have for the ignition and the indicators, etc. Now I know that a lot of these bikes will have various riding experiences based on the chassis and the suspension and the tires that are fitted and the seating position, etc. But I still feel like, even though there's such a wide range of bikes at the moment, that Royal Enfield might be just releasing a few too many bikes. But I'm really keen to hear what you guys are saying in the comments below, because I just want to know if it's just not me. Now, as well as the Guerilla 450 that's about to be released, Royal Enfield have a few other things in the pipeline. I believe there is a Scrambler 650 which is in the works, probably based on obviously the Interceptor parallel twin. Who knows what that's going to look like, but I really hope they take it along a more retro looking Scrambler as opposed to a modern take, almost like the Guerilla is. The one we've all been waiting for is the Classic 650. That will definitely probably use the parallel twin engine platform as well, but I think it would be awesome if they developed a new engine to kind of counteract the BSA's single cylinder 650. That could be quite exciting. And one of the other things that they teased recently with the launch of the 450 Himalayan was the electric Himalayan. So who knows when that's going to be released. It might be a few years away now, but yeah, that's something to look forward to. So yeah, this brand just keeps on delivering. I mean, that's 4 new bikes that are kind of in the pipeline that we know about at the moment. And yeah, that adds to an existing 10 bikes that are out there at the moment. So yeah, just let me know what you think in the thoughts below. Is the Guerilla 450 kind of your cup of tea? And do you think they've been releasing too many bikes at the moment? Maybe they should slow down, or maybe they should release more. Who knows? Thanks for watching. Cheers.